Greetings, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel, JoJo Speaks. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Your support means the world to all of us. Thank you guys so much for clicking on the video. Thank you for doing all that you do to support the JoJo Speaks YouTube channel. A couple things I want you guys to do before we get started. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. That is a free thing to do. So be sure to click that big red subscribe button. Also, we want to see some thumbs up for this video. Let us know that you're liking the content that we're sharing with y'all. Also, be sure to leave us a comment. Let us know your thoughts on the topics that we're covering today. And also give us some feedback on how you think that we're doing, or give us some heads up on what you'd like to hear us discuss in the future. Make sure you press that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. Last but not least, be sure to share JoJo Speaks all around the world. Share it on all of your social media platforms with all your friends. Let them know that JoJo Speaks is out here and we are doing our thing. Mike and Jennifer are back. What's going on, y'all?
Hello.
Hi.
Yes, we are here, back in effect. The first topic that I wanted to get on out of the way, because, you know, it is what it is. The VMAs took place this past weekend, and it took place.
Before you say this,
okay.
I'm not in agreement with him. All the Nicki Minaj people out there, I'm not in agreement. Do not come for me. You can continue now. Just put that little warning out there.
Yeah, that was a much needed disclaimer, because if any fans watch this video, child, it's going to be messy mess in the comments, honey.
Oh, okay.
And I'm in the process of putting it into the description, so.
So
what do they call her fans? The Kim Barbs or
the Barbs. Yeah, yes. they're just the Barbs. And you know, as a former Barb, you know, I understand your plight. Anyways, so the Video Music Awards took place this past weekend, and every year they give out a Video Vanguard Award for someone who has shown excellence in their video making, in the videos that they produce across their career. There have been plenty of recipients in the past who were well deserving of it. And this year's recipient was Nicki Minaj. She received the Video Vanguard Award. I don't believe that this was accurate. I don't believe that she necessarily deserves it, at least not from my point of view. And I'm just speaking off of, you know, just from my opinion. I don't see where she has deserved this. And to my knowledge, has Janet Jackson received the Video Vanguard? Because I don't believe she has. She has. Okay.
Beyonce has too.
Oh yes, Beyonce has too as well. But what are your thoughts on her receiving this award? Tread lightly if you must. I mean, you know.
Well, I don't see why she would not have received the award. I think her videos and her artistry speaks for itself in all the videos. I mean, every video that she has come out with has been amazing. Even if I didn't like the song, the video has been good for me, in my opinion. And I'm not even a bar, but I can put, you know, real where real is at, in my opinion. And then also the work that she put in work getting to where she's at right now. This is one of the few rappers who actually came off a mixtape and really worked her way up to where she's at right now. It's not many people who are rappers today who has done the same. We had no Nicki Minaj with the black and pink hair when she didn't have the breasts, nor the boobs, or the face, or the cheeks, or no, all of that stuff. Okay, we have really seen her emerge into the beautiful lady that she is now. Unlike Kim, who has emerged to whatever she is right now. But Nicki Minaj is doing the damn thing. I think that she deserved it, and I think she deserves whatever award she has coming in the future also, because she has put in that work and she has stayed consistent in the rap game. Without Nicki Minaj, it wouldn't be a female rapper within the last 10, 12 years in this game who's been that consistent.
Valid points. Jennifer, your thoughts?
I guess it's better if I'm unmuted to be heard.
It's always a better thing for you to be unmuted. Absolutely.
Well, you know, unpopular opinion, you know, the reason why she was so popular for 10 years is because she made sure she was the one for 10 years, using her, not exactly her abilities, but her fame and her word to block other women in the game, attempting to be in the game. I do believe she blocked And I'm just gonna go and leave that alone. As far as her videos, with the video Vanguard, I was wondering, is it like based upon the music videos?
I don't know if
That's
it's the
my
music
opinion
videos
about it. That's what
or
makes the
the
most sense to me.
Yeah, because the music the Video Vanguard Award was originally named for Michael Jackson, which was the
yes.
first African American that MTV had actually playing his music videos. So I do
Those are like
believe this.
their movies for Michael
Yeah,
Jackson.
Right.
okay, okay.
Short films
Yeah.
to be
Um,
exact.
so I have always been under the impression that it was about the music videos because when you think about Missy, I think she was the one that won last year, I believe. Missy
Either
Elliott.
last year or the year
2 years
before.
ago,
It
yeah.
was within the
Okay.
last 2 or 3 years.
And we had to fight because her music videos were just that great. So I just have one quick question. What was who?
So, but the music wasn't that good though. That's why she's not popping now.
No one said she. Okay, Mike, who said that?
Well, you said
Who
the
said
music videos that great, but the music wasn't. I mean, nobody watched it.
You talking about
Okay.
Missy?
He's talking about Missy Elliott.
The video, what song she had came out with the last 2 years that was good and popular?
No,
Did anybody
no.
say that, Mike?
We said
Who
the
said
video,
that?
music video was
The
good. The music video was not that good.
The
music wasn't
Video
good.
Vanguard Award goes to someone who has
whole-
across their whole entire career
Okay.
have
Yeah.
given us great music videos. We know that Missy Elliott is not necessarily that relevant now, but as far
She
as her,
certainly has made her mark. So
Well, if
we're
it
not
wasn't
gonna
for,
do that.
if it's not Nicki Minaj, who would it be that you guys would have appointed the token to?
and see, that's the best question because I can't
True.
think of any current artists or recently big artists that have the catalog of music videos to be eligible for a Video Vanguard Award. I can't say that.
So
I
you
don't
think
know.
they should not get one out at all then?
I'm not saying she wasn't deserving or anything like that. She might have not been my pick, but I do have a quick question just to celebrate her. Like, what's your favorite music video from Nicki Minaj?
You know what? To be honest, my favorite video is one that she is probably nobody would ever guess. It's you see right through me. You.
Wow.
That one for me. I think because when she first came out, she was all like Lady Gaga, like animal print, just all was extra. And in that video, she was actually normal in that video. So that one for me was my favorite one because all the other ones were just, was so much and a lot going on. But I like that video. I do like the one that came out after that, I believe, with Drake. I can't think of the name of it, but
Moment for Life.
Moment for Life, because I like that song a lot. So I did like that video also. But You See Right Through Me is probably one of my favorite ones. For me, because she was so normal, because in real life, when she was doing all the other stuff, she just was so extra.
She was doing a lot, that's for sure.
Yeah, this coming like in a meat patty or in the egg. I mean, it was just a lot going on back in the day.
That was Lady Gaga.
But they both were doing some things like they always had a head full of it was just a lot going on at them award shows back in the day. So
Right.
When she was looking normal in the video, I was like, okay, this girl is actually a human.
Right. I think my favorite Nicki Minaj video is Super Bass. And I say that because the everything about it. I love that pink pool that they were in, and they were just like, kind of splashing around in the pink pool. I thought that was really, really cute. I really love the fact that all the dancers had on the same pink hair. I thought that was cute. And the Daisy Dukes that they had on. And I really, really thought that that was going to be her first number one. I really, really thought it got to number two. I really thought that was going to be her first number one, but it was just a great song altogether. But yes, on to our other hot topics.
I'm still just shocked that you guys don't think she deserved the Video Vanguard Award.
Did I say that?
Well, you didn't quite say that she deserved it either.
Or did I say it?
Well, you didn't say yes, you didn't say no. I mean, what did you say?
I didn't say that.
Well, it wasn't a yes, it wasn't a no, then it was a maybe?
I didn't say that.
All right, that's just as good as a no comment. But anyways, so this past week, Aries Spears went almost viral for his comments about Lizzo. Now I didn't.
Almost.
Well,
Almost.
yeah, he went viral for his comments about Lizzo, speaking negatively about her body shape, saying that she looked like the SHIT emoji. Like that to me was like
It was a low
really, really low. And then he
coming from
came
him,
back.
especially.
Right. And then he came back and said all these people who were saying that I'm ugly or that, I'm yesterday's news or whatever, I'm saying, like it's still BITCHs who come and give me that PSU, whatever. Like it was like, here's the thing. Like I understand that comedians are comedians and they're supposed to make jokes and things of that nature. I can't remember the last time I've heard a comedian take a really, really big dig at somebody like that. To personally say something so detrimental about someone's body and the way that they present themselves. I thought that was very classless. I thought it was very ugly. I did not appreciate that at all. What did y'all think about it?
Yeah, because usually when comedians take a dig at celebrity or anybody, it's because that celebrity has did something in the media recently that's major.
Right.
Probably made an ass of themselves. I just probably doing it. They doing something. But Lizzo's really just minding her damn business, doing nothing different than what she has always done.
Right.
And for him especially, it doesn't matter if women give you the PUSSY on a daily basis. I mean, it's people out here who don't do nothing at all when we give to them, so that don't make you special at all.
Right.
So goodbye. And you look more like the piece of SHIT than Lizzo do. Okay, Lizzo don't even look like that at all. Let me just back up. But you, sir, and don't get offended when you brought yourself to this. When people respond back to what you said, now you get offended. I don't understand
now that's
that.
the problem.
You can do shit, but you can't take it. Like that makes no sense. So yes, Aries Spears, and I can't even name a joke that you even said last, but I can name Lizzo songs.
Right. Jennifer, what are your thoughts on Aries Spears' comments concerning Lizzo?
First, let me make sure to say that Regina says, hey.
Hey, Regina.
All right. So I really liked the feedback that I saw from other comedians, the way that they talked about it, as far as him saying something like that about Lizzo. People joke, but the joke that he said just it wasn't funny.
It wasn't funny, and it came out of
It wasn't
nowhere.
funny. Is one, and I believe that's what he was going for. I think he was trying to be funny. That's what I think. But I do believe that it was just done in poor taste, and that's the problem. Maybe he just doesn't have any taste. And as far as his personal success, as well as how he looks, it's like now you've opened the door for all of that to be brought into question, because now you're talking about somebody else that people have respect for, because she made us respect her. She's out here doing her own thing, and like, if anybody has ever paid attention to her TikTok or anything like that, she eats healthy. She eats way healthier.
I was just going to say that the reason why he did that to Lizzo is because Lizzo's a plus size girl, who is not the quote unquote model of anything that people like to see on a magazine. So and she's popular also. Like everybody knows Lizzo. So popular. He took that did because she's a fat girl. I'm just gonna be honest. She's a fat girl, and everybody know who Lizzo is. So he thought those two things would make it funny, and it didn't work. It didn't work. Basically,
not.
It didn't work.
She not only has the music, but now she has the Yitty, which is her undergarments. To be honest, I actually want this hoodie.
Me too.
That thing is so freaking cute. I want that green one, and I wouldn't mind any, her underwear and stuff like that if Tyron watching or whatever. Anyway, so she's very successful.
Very.
And for him to say what he said, it really does cause us all, I don't even know why he's confused. It causes us all to question everything that he's doing now, and who he ain't. He's not, Dave Chappelle. He ain't Kevin Hart. He ain't any of that. You know what I'm saying? I know he does, I guess, have some respect in the comedian community, but I don't feel.
I don't think Dave Chappelle nor Kevin Rock,
wouldn't be seen with
Kevin, whatever his name is.
Hart.
Kevin Hart, I don't think he's funny either. Kevin Hart would even do that about Lizzo.
No, they're not stupid because they're trying to make this money.
Right.
And to be honest, somebody like Dave Chappelle, I don't even think he cared enough to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? I believe that he's a respecter of persons. Like I
said earlier, like she didn't do it she didn't do anything to make herself an ass in the social media. Because if she would have done something, it would have been okay. I understand where he's coming from, but she really has not been. She would have been minding her business,
She
and
don't
he
talk
brought
about
her out the
anybody.
blue. But I love her clapback on the VMAs though.
On the VMAs when she won.
Yes,
Right.
when she won for her talent.
Right. To me, it's like, okay, so I'm not going to bring up Aries Spears' physical appearance. I'm not going to do that because that's
He's
just
fat, got black eyes like a raccoon, and he ain't easy on the eyes. So him to talk about somebody else, he should not ever.
And then for him to be like, I get plenty of cat. Like, here's the thing. Like, anybody can get cat. Let's keep it funky.
anybody.
I can get cat.
Right. Literally, somebody will do it. You will find somebody to do it.
Because it's certainly possible. So that's not even it's not even a dig or nothing like that. It's not even a play. Like, yeah, anybody can put it up.
I mean,
okay. But for him to, man, I think it's all stupid. He tried and he failed.
Miserably. So in other news, there was a viral video that went haywire where a concerned parent went onto a school bus. An African American father went onto a school bus to defend his daughter, and he was warning the children not to mess with his daughter because he said his daughter had been hit by another student. And you could see the daughter actually like trying to jump over the seat and try to get to the kids, I guess, who had bullied her or whatever the case might be. The man did later come and apologize for his actions and his words and whatnot. How would you react to your child if you had a child being bullied? Would you take it upon yourself to get onto this school bus full of elementary or middle school age children to threaten them?
First of all, as a parent, I understand. I'm just gonna say this first before I go in. As a parent, I understand the rage that will go through your blood when your child comes home, probably crying and feeling not confident as she was when she first left the house. And I can understand why he's upset.
Right.
But you also have to take a step back and breathe and get yourself together, because even when you react, your child is still watching you, and you're still supposed to show her how to behave in certain situations. And going to the bus and acting an ass and cursing to other kids, you are doing to those kids what the kids did to your daughter.
Right.
Now you're being the bully. And the thing is, a grown person don't talk to no other kids, especially if they're not yours or your nieces or nephews. You don't handle anybody else's child. You handle it with the adult. Go to the bus driver, the school supervisor or principal, or if you know the parent who's in the neighborhood, talk to the actual parent. But you don't go to the children and handle it. And it was really pissing me off on the street when I posted this video, and everybody was like, "I'm on the father's side. I'm on the father's side." And I know damn well if an adult just approached their child in Walmart because the child been bullying the other child, they will feel some type of way about an adult coming to confront my son or daughter who is probably no more than 15 years old. It was ridiculous, and like he didn't think twice, and it made me, being a black man at that.
Right. It looks so bad.
It looks very bad, and I can only just hear the white people talking negatively about us, as we don't know how to control ourselves. We're animals, It just really made me upset, and I really didn't like our kind people agreeing with the actions of what he did. It would just make me sick, and it really just realized that I was so blessed to have a parent that actually taught me common sense, and then also some people didn't have kids at all.
Agreed. The way that I feel the same, Mike. It also takes me back to the last parent that we talked about on the last
week.
That was approving of her young child bringing a gun to the bus. And to be honest, in this situation, I don't feel like it's too much different than the others, because now you're threatening violence like that young girl was threatening violence, and it was seen as okay. Now the difference is, at the very least, something tells me that somebody got to that man. Something tells me that somebody said, "Hey, that was a bit much. You doing the most. And so I am happy, and I heard the apology, and it really did sound sincere to me. It sounded sincere to me.
Maybe I couldn't look past the action. Like, you just did so much already.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, and
Yeah.
I'm just so tired of us making a fool of ourselves.
Mhm.
Also, so now I'm like, you can apologize, but we're looking as if we don't have control ourselves once again.
Once again, you're right.
No,
But
so it just pisses me off. Like, why? When would we learn? We already, like, when would we learn? Why do we have to have ourselves put in the field where we get talked about in such a negative way? Like, why can't we just control our actions?
But I do want to make sure I say I certainly understand where all that anger comes from. Of
Well,
course, you want to
yes,
protect your
Right.
child, especially when nobody's doing anything about the issues, and we're bringing it to who we think are the right people that's supposed to be taking care of the issue. When nothing is happening, when nothing's coming of it, of course you can get to that space. But as adults, not children, as adults, we should be able to take a little bit of time to handle it in a different way. To be honest, he still could have made his presence known on that bus and not been that threatening towards little children. I do believe him coming on the bus and say, "Hey, whoever is doing this, you need to stop." Just sound like the adult that you are.
and
And if you feel like you need to address it, I think it is worth it saying something, or to be honest, coming down to the same level of that bully and actually talking to them and saying, "What's going on? Why are you doing this to my child?" It doesn't have to be an angry conversation. It can be an open conversation so that we can get to the bottom of the issue and possibly we can take care of it. But I feel as a country, whether you're black, white, I don't care, we need to work better on communication. We need to learn how to communicate with people, because the space that he was in, where he got up them steps to get onto that bus, he was not ready to communicate in a way where anybody would be able to hear them.
yeah,
So
I
Right.
think I think that daughter must have just told him, or he was just fired up from the last night when she got home to this morning when she went to school.
yes.
Right.
Because he was. Go
That's
ahead,
exactly what it sounds like. And it's also, we as African Americans, we have to do better at dealing with our anger, and what we do with that anger. We have to find better ways to deal with our anger, because right now it seems as if we as a collective don't know
I
how
don't
to.
know how. Don't know
We don't
how.
know
No,
how to. And
and
We
that's
that's
don't.
why people are scared of us.
We don't know how to say
exactly
it. We don't know how to express ourselves without looking like that.
right.
Yes.
And that's
Because he
why,
could have said all of that without going there.
right.
Yeah,
And
because he could
there's
have wanted that.
go ahead, Mike.
So he could have wanted that bus, like Jennifer said. Because I think when I was in school, I think we didn't have a parent or two come on the bus saying, "Y'all doing too much. I need to quiet down. Listen to the adult. She's the bus driver. She's grown. If I have to come back on this bus again, it's gonna be a problem." Like, okay, we got no. That's what a
Okay,
parent and adult does. Okay,
that's what they do right
Right.
there.
but
Right.
how he handled it was just, I'm like,
So you
I was
want to
just
feed little
embarrassed.
babies?
And then going through the comments was making me more like women. It was mostly women commenting. And it was like, yeah, I agree with the dad. Like, okay, are you agreeing because he went off? Or are you agreeing that because I mean, what are you agreeing to? Are you agreeing because he went off on somebody else's child? Like,
But it's like we all can understand. Like I said, we all can understand where he's coming from. But is it right?
right.
No, it's not. It's definitely not. But
Yeah.
in other news, there was another video. I won't say that it went viral, but it made its rounds, where actress Stacey Dash posted a video in response to her learning that DMX is no longer in the land of the living. She expressed that, he wasn't able to get rid of his demons, as in his drug use, and so she was encouraging others to not let drugs take your life. She was well, I won't say she was very hysterical, but she was crying quite a bit. She was a little verklempt. What were your thoughts when you saw this video jump across your screen? Because I was like, wait a minute, was this video filmed like beforehand or what?
Well, I can tell she's been under a rock for how pale she is, so I know she hasn't been outside in a long time.
And the funny thing is,
she's
she's on College Hill. She's on College Hill right now.
Well, that girl right there wasn't on College Hill. The dark skin sexy was on College Hill.
Okay.
I don't know who this woman is.
I don't know who that woman is right there. I don't know. She need to put some makeup on, some bronzer or something, or get in the sun, Stacey. I know you like to be white and act white and stuff in Spanish or Hispanic, but girl, you are a black girl, okay? What in the Michael Jackson is going on here?
Why she's so bright? Ooh.
Right. Hair just a blonde.
It's just
I snort just now.
I'm starting to think is she kind of like Lark Voorhees? Is she kind of like Lark Voorhees from Saved by the Bell? She done lost her faculties a little bit. I don't know.
You know, ever since she been on Fox News,
it's been like downhill from there.
Well,
there's another
because of why it's the why she went on there. When she went on Fox News and she said all that rhetoric, she lost whatever bit of connection to the African American community that she might have had. And here's the problem. It's the African American community that keep you employed, sis.
Right.
And them Caucasian. Ooh, is that bad? They're Caucasians.
No, that's not bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
If you said something else,
they were the Caucasians. They weren't the ones looking for you for these TV shows, for movie opportunities or anything like that. You still could have been on plenty of low budget films. You could have been all over Tubi, honey. But but you messed that up, sis.
But you tried. Okay, because you was the only black girl on Clueless, girl. They just needed you to make sure they didn't get sued. Okay.
It won't look crazy.
Okay.
Wow. But yeah, it was that I was like, she looks so disheveled, and because the hair was just messing with me. Like it was just all over the place.
This video was on Instagram, and I was like, why is this white woman crying? I just was like flipping up. Then people were like, Stacey Dash is crazy. I'm like, where's Stacey Dash at? That's what the video somebody posted of Stacey Dash.
Right.
That's not a white woman. That's Stacey Dash. I had to put the volume on. And she just disheveled. Like, oh my god! But how did you not know the aliens died, girl?
It was a mess. But anyways, in other news, Serena Williams, she is moving on to the third round of the U.S. Open. Her third round match, I believe, is tomorrow. She won her second round match last night, if I'm not mistaken. And a little echo. I heard that.
Yeah, I heard that. It's going now.
But yeah, she won last night in a 3-setter against the number 2 ranked player in the world. I think Serena's ranked in the 600s, I think, but that's because she hasn't been playing quite a bit, or a lot recently. So that was that. Tiger Woods was in her players box, cheering her on, doing the fist pumps. It was great to see. Laverne Cox was there for her first round match, and people mistook her for Beyonce. Now, I could sort of kind of see why, I can sort of kind of see it, but that's only because of the hair, because she had the blonde hair and she had the mask on, so I can see why someone might assume that she might be Beyonce. I'm not saying that it's completely unreasonable. I can see why you might have that reaction, Mike, but
no, I mean, to be honest, I can see it too, but we both know Beyonce hair would have a part in it, and she would not wear that horrible outfit that she had on. It wasn't horrible, it just didn't go together. So
she didn't have the Beyonce look, the Beyonce effect.
Yeah, she didn't have it, but I can see why someone who's probably not the biggest fan of Beyonce, or maybe someone who don't really know who she is, like, oh, that's Beyonce. I can see why.
The people that's actually doing the job that's supposed to be pointing people out, they wouldn't immediately know.
Where clearly they think we all look alike, gotta be from what they happened just over this weekend.
Right, because in someone else that they mistook, they saw Dionne Warwick in the audience, and the announcer said, "Oh wow, there's Gladys Knight." So Dionne Warwick went on to post the following tweet. She says, "Hi, I'm Gladys Knight. And instead of taking that midnight train to Georgia, I won't walk on by, but I will say a little prayer for you." I thought that was
Yeah,
hilarious.
whoever wrote that for Dionne Warwick was very funny because we know Smokebox didn't do it.
I'm telling you, and
Smoke pot.
whoever is the supervisor of Neon Warwick's Twitter, I'm telling you, they're doing an amazing job. But I thought
Yes.
that was so funny. They did a
It
very
was
good.
definitely funny because it happened back to back, like 2 different days. I'm like, really, you guys?
Right.
Like, I don't think they would ever do that to a white person. Please get to know us. I don't call us out at all.
And the thing is,
Like,
like, she doesn't
You know
look
they TikTok
anything. She doesn't look anything like Gladys Knight. Like, she's
at
got gray
all.
hair. Like, she's had that gray hair for the last maybe what 20
Wrinkles.
years.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, because Gladys got that face
Gladys.
pulled, honey.
Pull, baby.
She is
Okay,
snatched.
had a good doctor,
Okay.
honey. That face is
Okay.
snatched.
Okay.
She can still hold her
Okay.
nose.
No, she sings. She sounds so awesome. She still does.
Yes.
I love Gladys.
And
She
speaking of
left me at the ages. Go ahead.
oh yes, speaking of Serena, I just have to say this also. When the person at the end asked her a question, as far as what was the question they asked her? Why
I think
did
they asked her
you?
was she surprised at how she was
Yeah,
doing during the
and
match. Yeah.
and she's like, "No, I'm Serena." Like that's how you put it to them, okay? I'm
Exactly.
Serena, motherfucking Williams.
I'm the GOAT in this bitch.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm
And
saying?
then
Like,
and that's when you add a B word to that, so they make sure you understand.
okay, so
I'm
they get
Serena.
Okay.
okay, put the right emphasis on the correct syllable.
Okay.
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 Right.
Okay.
Whatever that means.
It's
That's from
like
Austin
basically
Powers.
putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
I got it, Jennifer, from the context, but
Well, you
I
said
would
you
never
didn't get it.
Well,
All
no,
I'm trying to do is be sweet and helpful.
I never knew the word, okay? I never knew what lawful mean, okay? But I got the context, Jennifer. I made out what it meant. Like, period, poo. That's lawful that. If that's the word.
Wow.
We'll talk. God bless you.
Right. But we are wishing Serena all the best.
Yes.
Of course I hope that she wins the title. I'm about 50-50 as to whether she will do it or not. There are a lot of factors that go into that, but yes, we are hoping for the best for Miss Serena Williams. Actually, Serena and Venus played tonight in doubles as well. Now, there are some people who are a little worried that Serena might tire herself out because she's doing both singles and doubles, but she's been doing singles and doubles for a long time, and I feel like she knows her body, so she knows how she can recover, and she knows how she can take on doing both singles and doubles.
Serena got it. Serena, it's not, I mean, she's been doing, it's just like second nature to Serena. This girl has it splits and still hit a ball across that pin, okay?
Oh, literally on multiple occasions.
Yeah, so Serena is the GOAT. Now, if I was to do singles one day and doubles, then you be worried.
You have a right to worry.
Okay?
Right. You have a right. If I do singles by itself, you have a right to worry. But especially if both back to back, be scared.
Right. So there's this video of Alicia Keys performing at a concert. And so this random white woman grabs her face and kisses her on the cheek. And it's such an awkward moment. It's like, what do you do? Like, do you slap the woman? Do you say
no, thank you?
Right. Like, I'm surprised I didn't hear a B word come out of that microphone. Like,
and it happened out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. And security was right there. They not Jules, because Jules would have had that. Beyonce.
Okay, Julius didn't play no games when it came to Beyonce. Okay, wasn't nobody kissing her.
He would have had his palm in that woman's face.
Okay.
Down her throat. Okay.
The picture wouldn't have been her lips kissing Alicia Keys' cheek. The picture would have been her lips kissing Julius's hand. Okay.
Yeah. The F is going on here, lady.
Okay. In the word of monkeypox and COVID, that is just disgusting. Because I don't know what you've been doing before you came to this concert, and then like your security, you should fire them ASAP because he needs to be on the lookout at all times. That woman could have had a knife, a gun, anything, and you would have been chopped up and screwed. So Girl, get rid of the security. Call Julius. Beyonce not doing that right now. Call Julius.
But
for
Julius
right now.
But Julius is her cousin. I don't think he put as much care into it as because of his family.
Well,
And
call
also,
Michelle cousin, the big one from when it was Destiny Child.
why
call
not?
Michelle cousin. Call somebody because the one you got now.
You call somebody. Okay, somebody's being replaced. Somebody getting fired.
Somebody getting fired. Right.
And before we continue, okay, let's do all of it. Regina said #jealous. That's when we were talking about Aries Spears, and she said, "What?" We were talking about, I think Stacey. Yeah, when we were talking about Stacey.
Okay.
And she laughed at Mike, and she said fair use when I showed the picture, which is why you guys saw those 2 disclaimers. Regina, you see how fast I worked, right? I got it from the text message you had sent me. I put it over here, and then I put it over there, and then I put it into the. I did that. I did it real fast. Okay, and she also said the only person I saw at the whole tennis was Leon. My husband said, "There is your man."
Leon, Cynthia Bailey's husband?
No, Leon the actor. Cynthia Bailey's baby's daddy. Yeah, Leon.
What I
saying?
You said her husband.
We knew what I meant.
I didn't even see Leon in the stands. Leon's behind. Ooh, Lord. I just started watching. This is a side note. I just started watching the TV show Oz on HBO, and Leon is actually in the first season of that. He does really good in that. But in other news, Masika from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, she has taken Masika. She has taken it upon herself to sue Masika.
It's no T in it. I mean, Jonathan.
It's Masika.
It's Masika?
Yeah, it's no T.
I thought you was probably copying somebody.
Really?
Yes, no T.
It's spelled Masika. Masika.
Yes. Okay, I do see that now. Masika. Okay,
I thought you were funny.
Since she's been on the show, child. Masika. Okay, so Masika has taken it upon herself to sue the Zeus Network as well as Hazel E. For whatever altercation. Mike, could you explain exactly what the suit is about?
From what I read on the Shade Room, I read that while they were doing the sit down on Zeus with her and Hazel E, she said it doesn't have anything to do with Hazel E, but she was just there. But she said Hazel E's bodyguard, when Hazel E heard about the fight, the bodyguard came in and slapped Masika. And Masika requested that not be filmed live on TV, but it was still filmed live on TV. I didn't watch because I didn't care about them two, so I can't confirm or deny that happened. And then also, she said while they was holding Masika back was a bodyguard of Zeus. While they was holding her back, I guess the bodyguard touched her crotch, allegedly. And while he touched it, he was like, damn, you thick. Allegedly.
Really? Come on.
But my thing is, I'm not the one to condone violence, and I'm not saying that I'm a fighter, but once upon a time I was in a fight, but I don't remember no words that would have been said while fighting. So I've been held back, and I don't remember nothing. So how she remember this stuff, I don't understand. Seems like somebody is thirsty for a check that I don't believe she will be getting.
Right, and didn't that happen like last year? And she's just now bringing a lawsuit.
Well, yeah, and I mean, I don't know. Maybe this lawsuit just came about. Maybe it been coming about. Maybe we just found out about it. I don't know, but I did post the status because Masika, whatever. She comments on the Shade Room very often, but on this time she didn't comment. So I tagged her like, Masika, we know where you at, girl. You comment on everything else. Make sure you comment on this too.
Right.
But I didn't hear a comment. I didn't get a reply.
Wow.
And I'm sure we won't not be following this because we don't care about Hazel E with her bad body, and we definitely don't care about Masika either.
She looked totally different as a pregnant woman. Like, I did not recognize Hazel E while she was pregnant.
Hazel E looks bad pregnant. She looks better when she was at a normal body. And it is that work she had done is not, whoever that doctor is, we will not be going to him.
Agree.
I have to agree because back when she was on
Love and Hip Hop.
Love and Hip Hop, in her, I can't say regular body because apparently she had some stuff done before she got on it, but when she
Obviously.
started making a little bit of extra money, and then it apparently went to another place with all the plastic surgery. She, even with her face and her body, it just it's not a good look. None of them are good looks.
I
God
have a
bless
question.
her. I hope
Who,
she
who
finds herself to be pretty one day so she can stop messing with herself.
who doctor
Mm,
would you rather go to? Masika? I mean, not Masika. Hazel E or Lil Kim?
who's what?
Who doctor would you rather go to?
To be honest, I think I'd rather. I believe that Lil Kim got her stuff done in the States. So I think I would rather have somebody in the States to do it. Lil Kim, she does look just a little bit more proportionate, just a little bit more proportionate than Hazel. Hazel, her
He
child,
looks swollen
her
constantly.
her
Right.
cheeks look like they're super
Rocks.
heavy and they hurt. And when she makes the mistake of attempting to twerk or look sexy or sensual, it doesn't come across as any of that. It comes across as pain. It comes across as
Yeah.
heaviness and issues. It comes across as no thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's why I'd rather go for
Lil
Lil Kim.
Kim's.
And
Yeah.
I think we look at Little Kim as such a sad story because we saw what she looked like beforehand,
Where she
and
came
then
from.
we see what the results were. We really don't know what Hazel E kind of. I think there might be some old pictures of Hazel E out there, but we really didn't know Hazel E back before the
Anything is
plastic
better
surgery.
before she had the surgery than what she is looking like now.
Well, yeah,
Agreed.
that's true.
Agree. And like I just thank God she hasn't touched her face as much, but you can see all the help that she feels like she's doing for her own body. It's not a good look. And yeah,
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
hate how okay, this is a problem. If you gain weight, it's not a time to automatically hurry up and get some lipo. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Because you're just gonna have the same issue in literally
The
5 to
same
6
place.
months again, and
But
now you're gonna have to get it again. Like, it's not good.
I don't even think she gained. I don't think it's like a gain weight problem for her. She just, I think it's just she's whoever did her work did a box job because it's no way that you have a tummy tuck and probably lipo or whatever you did, and you look that thick and swollen,
At all
and it
times.
doesn't look flat at all. Without the
Right.
flat, I want.
I think it's about her gaining weight and not trying to do anything to keep herself up, because those things are a help to
Right.
trying to be fit. So if you're working on losing weight and you're on your way to losing weight, but you just want a little extra help or want to get this skin off,
Hmm.
that's when you, in my opinion, that's when you go to the hospital and get the little extra that you've been trying to work off, but she ain't trying to work off nothing.
But I think she did
Right.
before she gained weight though, and
And
it wasn't. It
even
didn't look good then.
But
but
she had a
even
baby,
but even
like,
those who have gastric bypass surgery, some of them can gain all the weight back that they had
can
before
do.
the surgery. So, it's to me, I just feel bad for Hazel
I don't
altogether.
feel bad
Like,
for
because
her.
she's gotten
Me
the short
neither.
end of the stick.
No.
Although she might have brought it upon herself, but
Okay, there you
That's
go.
it
it.
is what it is. I'm sad
Because
to see it, but she's doing it to herself. So I see
okay,
y'all.
I hear you, Jonathan. Because yes, people do it to themselves. She could have been in a much better space, but I believe her greed for money and stardom and fame and things of that nature, and involved with all the things that she said about other people and stuff like that. She,
Yeah, I
I
don't feel
felt
bad
like
about.
the reason why I say that is because, like, during the first season of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, I actually felt really bad for her with that situation that she had going
Tierra
on with
Marie,
Sarah Marie,
Tierra Marie and that dude that she was dating,
young
Young
bird.
Berg,
young Berg. Yes, I
kind
felt
of thought it was
so bad for
funny.
the way that he treated her on that show.
Oh yeah.
And so that's where the sympathy kind of comes from for Hazel Lee, because it is what it
Yeah,
is.
I
But
felt
then
bad too,
again,
but then
it's
she came
like
back and was an asshole.
exactly. And also,
Okay.
let's be real with ourselves first. That wasn't a relationship. That
That's
wasn't her
true.
man. Let's we don't want to
Yeah.
He never
try to
was her
fool
man.
ourselves. Let's be real. And you're
Right.
gonna fight for somebody that wasn't even yours. Like this. And then when Masika get with him, oh now I'm really upset. Like, girl, he didn't like
Right.
you. I think they let me move on.
Yeah.
Regina, she had said, yes, love me some Leon.
Okay.
She also said Leon was sitting right behind Serena's mom. She was
Oh, okay. All right.
like,
So, in other news, we have a rarity here where a man actually takes responsibility for his actions. So, Waka Flocka takes responsibility for a split from his wife, Tammy Rivera. He says, man, I feel like I caused it. And they're actually, I don't know if they're still filming, but they were filming a reality show at the time that they split up.
he's
I don't
still
know
on.
if Yeah, it's still on right now. I don't know if they've gotten to that episode where they have split up yet. But Waka Flocka actually says that it was my fault. It was my fault. I'm the reason why she's gone. And we can all pretty much assume what it is that he did to cause for Tammy to go bye-bye. But I commend Waka Flocka for taking responsibility for his actions. I think that was a really good thing that he did, and I think more men should do that. What's with the face, Jennifer?
You want to go first, Mike, or me?
It don't matter to me because I disagree with what Jonathan is saying. So
I absolutely
Wow.
I do as well. Let's be real. The reason why he's finally saying something is because she finally left him. They have separated from each other over and over and over again and come back. He's finally seeing the writings on the wall. He's finally seeing that she's finally meaning business and she's not going to get back with him again.
allegedly, it's still early, so we don't want to talk
Yeah,
too
you're
much.
right. It's still
Right.
allegedly, but I think this is just another ditch effort to get back with her because he's been doing what he's
Wow.
been wanting to do all this time. Now all of a sudden, I can't say all of a sudden, but now it's getting real. Now she's taking it to another level, getting those divorce papers out again. So it's like, maybe she's really mad this time. Maybe it's the last time this time. And I think that he's trying to outweigh his things. He wanted to get back with his wife. He wanted to get back with his daughter. And he wants to get back in that married life. Because I remember one of the last times that they came back from a hiatus from being
Mm,
together, he said, I miss my family.
yeah.
Because,
Yeah,
a lot of people tend to realize once they get kicked out of the house or leave home, you forget the great things that came from having a home.
Right.
And when you out there alone and it's cold, even in this Atlanta summer heat, you start to feel away and you start to reflect some things and you start saying, you know what, I don't care. It's my fault. So you can try to get back in. I'm done.
and then we say why he left this time. Did he cheat again?
I'm sure that's what it was. It wasn't. It was never verified, but I'm sure that has to be the reason.
Well,
I
That's
can't think
been
of
the
anything else.
problem.
I'm just like the reason I say I disagree is because we've been down this road before. Like Jennifer said, we've been down this road before. And my thing is, if you're going to keep taking a man back, regardless of what he did, cheating or not treating you with the respect that you deserve, and you keep taking him back, shut the fuck up about it. Because I don't care. It don't matter if he says, I'm sorry, because that don't mean nothing to me no more. Just all your words is useless. It's your actions. But I'm not gonna give you the 1800 chance again. So that's why I'm like, bye, Rocco. Like,
Mm. This is like this got to be the social commentary because we got to talk about this. Go on. You have more, Mike?
I mean, not about them. I don't. I hope it's the last season of the show.
Yeah. Well, you gotta make your money. If they can continue to
Who's
make a show
watching
out of
this?
it, I don't know. Somebody is apparently because it's still on. So,
Okay. Well,
I guess.
WeTV. I
Well,
mean,
the
I think
Bratz
that's
don't
what
come
it's
on
on
no more because
WeTV,
they had
right?
Pat Sunk come on.
Right.
so,
So,
but one thing I can say about this whole going back with somebody that has wronged you over and over again, you have to remember this is a pattern. And the only way that you can stop a pattern is if you unlearn it. And if you are in some space to thinking that somebody unlearns how to treat you, you have taught him that it is okay to cheat on you. That's what
Right.
you've taught him over and over again. And it's going to take a couple of months, but she's going to go ahead and take me back because she's going to get a little soft heart and she's going to say, "Oh, okay, come on back." And everything's going to be good again. That's what he knows about his wife.
Maya
Right.
So,
Angelou once said, "If someone treat you, shows you who they really are, believe them,
Believe
and,
that.
and
Right.
please believe them."
yeah, to be honest, when it comes to infidelity, if it's within marriage, I would give one chance.
Hmm.
Hopefully you learn the lesson.
And
If you
it
don't
can't
learn the
be early in the
lesson,
marriage either. It has to be
oh
like
no, it can't be
right.
early. Well, it can be early because
No.
sometimes people are still whatever. That's a good conversation anyway.
Yeah.
But if it's within the relationship and you guys are just boyfriend and girlfriend and they feel free enough to go do that, it's better to cut off when you don't have to do papers in the courtroom.
Exactly.
I got 2 days off. I'm gonna do my papers in the courtroom.
Right,
Okay.
because to me, for me personally, although I've never been in a hey Tyrone, although I've never been in an actual relationship, committed relationship before, I feel as though I would not be able to take someone back if they cheated on me because in the back of my mind, all I'm going to be thinking about is the fact that you cheated on me.
Yeah,
The
I
fact
can
that
Most
see
people
you
don't
you.
do
I
that.
can see you trying to make it work, but eventually you wouldn't like Bumpy. I
I
can't do
wouldn't.
it.
I would not be able to let it go. I just would not be able to let it go. I
And
just
you
know
know,
that.
those
Yes,
are standards that you have to have for yourself.
Right.
trust.
Like
That's all about
if
trust.
you feel that that's just never going to work and it's not going to come back, go ahead and say no.
Right.
No, and
Yes,
we're never going to get back to where it was because you have betrayed me.
And I'm
yes.
going to make
And,
sure to make it so that they know that up front. Make it so that yes, if you cheat on me, I'm going out the door.
child, they don't care about that. You got to treat your actions. If they cheat on you, then you got to show them because words to sometimes some men don't even like going
No,
in
but
one ear
just to
after the
give
other.
them, just to at least give them a warning, so I can say at least I told you so. You can't say that I didn't tell you that I would leave because I would
I
leave.
do agree with saying that because that goes within the conversation. If somebody can see you talking passionately about how you will not be able to come back from betrayal, it's just not going to work.
Do
Maybe
you
they
believe that all these women? I think all women have said that before, and the men did gonna do what the
I
men
don't.
want to do.
I
I
don't think
definitely
so.
like. I don't think it's not one woman on this earth. Well, I don't think 95% of women probably said, "If you cheat on me, I will never go back. I will never
Here's the thing.
cheat, and I'm back in love."
I think women feel that way. I don't think they actually
Until
have
you
that
get there.
conversation.
And you
Um,
know, a lot of
Child,
people and a
please.
lot of females say that and haven't been cheated on before. So they don't know the
Allegedly,
situation. Oh, some
I'm
that
not
they
saying
know of.
all men are not cheaters. I just feel like just if you cheat on me,
Mm-hmm.
you better not let me find out. You better not let me find out. And then also, if I find out, it better be around we in like the 6th, 7th year of dating or married to each other. Like you said, Jennifer, I would have to be married for you for some years. Like I have to let you put in at least 7 years with you for me. Just like I can't.
Because we
It'll be
build
harder
something.
for we build something together
It'll be
now. It'll be
hard.
harder for me to just let you go. Now
right.
it'll be a long time before I can trust you again, but I'm willing to put in the work because I know while you're in
If
the
he
7th,
is.
8th year of marriage or whatever you guys are in, I know that it's probably something that I did and it's thing that make you want to go elsewhere. Even though it's not my fault you cheated, I can still see that I probably did something also for you to even think about.
Right.
Absolutely. And I just
So
don't like just the thought of them thinking about stepping out and like
yes.
you being okay with that.
Mhm.
We have a comment from Tyrone McCollum. He said, "I cheated on my first wife, but she cool with Jen being in our lives. Her name is Music."
Whew. I was gonna stay quiet. I had nothing to say.
Ooh,
I was
Mike, I
gonna say.
saw your eyes when you read that comment, so I knew, yeah.
I was gonna be quiet. Mind my, I said, my business. I mind my business. Okay.
But
Okay.
I hope you guys saw how I reacted to that. This is nothing new to me because he told me before we got married, I've been married to this music all my life. It's nothing new. He told me before we got married that that's his
This
first
first
love.
love.
And
Right.
at first I was jealous, but then again, it's like, okay, that's music, and I'm Jennifer. I'm a person.
Right.
I think I'm gonna be all right.
Yes, of course.
Yes, but yeah. So I guess so. We all say that we wouldn't be able to stay with somebody if they cheated. Well, Jennifer said if you cheat on me right now, we've been years in marriage.
Yeah, years,
You know,
and
it'll
you might have
be
lost your way,
yeah. Well, because
but
if it's within the first 3 years, I am out the
yeah, because
door.
you've been waiting to do that.
Yeah.
I'll
Right.
say, first time, fool me once, shame on you. It's shame on you for doing that. But if you do it again after that,
Yes, and if you also just have the cheating spirit, like I don't care if you didn't cheat at all. If you have the cheating spirit, like where I still can't trust the turning the phone over on purpose, not just like you
you
just had to,
yeah,
or
like that's
just
a
Right.
being
reflex.
secretive,
For
or
what?
Right.
being like yo boo, what's his boo name? Jonathan, Cliff, no, what's his name?
Big Teak.
Big
No,
T.
well, no, not him.
Little Murder.
The murder. You know how you like where you going? Why you worrying about where I'm going? Like that. That right there will get you slapped, beat up, and everything.
It'll get you pop. It'll
Yeah,
get you pop.
that's get you pop. Like that right there. That's the cheating spirit for me.
Yeah.
That's where I came in. I don't know you cheating, but I don't think you. I think you will cheat.
Yeah.
But see,
Yes.
a person that you love, right? They okay, it will be easy to have that line of communication open. If I'm asking where you at and who you talking to, oh yeah, it's just so and so. Oh, okay, God bless. You tell them I said, hey, because me and Tyrone, we're very nosy.
Well,
Okay.
that makes, but he's telling you the answer though.
Yeah.
Not you going in the other room.
But I'm just saying,
Right.
You know.
I'm saying like, but that is something to look out for. I wouldn't even. There's no way I would get close to marriage with somebody like that. That's stupid.
Yeah. Oh, not me.
Right.
So I'm
It
saying,
is what it
and
is,
a
child.
lot of these. My friend is one of them. She likes to think that this is the perfect man. The first 12 hours she met him, and like, yeah, he's
Wow.
perfect. I'm like, girl, he hasn't been changed yet. This is the good. This is the good
You
stage
just
right
met him.
now.
Give him
You
three
just met
months.
him. Give him three
Right.
months. Give him 3 weeks, and
Okay, that's all.
yes, like, girl, you
He
Yeah.
gonna
gonna learn.
manifest to show who he really is.
Our dad
Yes,
says gives him 90 days. That's what daddy says.
you
Give
will
him
see
90
you
days.
will see the real person within that time frame.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
Tyrone
agreed it
McCoy.
when I married to Jennifer. Oh.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, Lord. But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us for this evening's Hot Topics and Social Commentary. We thank you so much for your support and your viewership. Again, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, and press the notification bell. And share JoJo Speaks wherever you go. Mike, give us your social media contacts real quick.
Yes, my social media contacts will be Mr. Real 121. That's MRREAL 121. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and also TikTok. And also, if you want to be in those DMs, they are definitely open, and I will always respond. Thank you.
Oh, yes. Come on, blow a kiss to the niggas. Jennifer?
Hello. I am the light of the Leo.
Yes,
Follow
you
me on
are.
TikTok,
TikTok.
and Instagram at the light of the Leo. And I also do have a YouTube channel, the light of the Leo. It'll be a little difficult to follow me. So what you do is type in my struggle to be me, light of the Leo, and you will be able to find my videos very quickly. I've been going live on Sundays at around 9. So join
Ish.
us at 9-ish. Thank you.
Yes.
So join us for some really great conversation, some in-depth stuff. We're opening our hearts so that we can see if anybody can relate.
Absolutely. You can follow me on Instagram, JoJo_3020. My TikTok is JoJo_3020_. My Facebook is Jonathan Lee. I also have an email, WilliamJonathanLee@gmail.com. Hit me up for anything. I am single as well. So if you're interested, just try me out. Anyways, thank you guys once again for joining us. We'll see you next week. Same time, same place, same beautiful faces. Jennifer?
I just have two little things. Tyrone said, "Someone to hold, love, and cherish." He's so sweet to me.
It's
And
like a wedding.
okay, and Mike is using his MJ voice.
I was
call it
about to say
Micah.
I was about to say Janet. I was going to say Janet.
Because he whispering.
So y'all didn't hear me at all then?
Stop it. All right. What's
With
beautiful
that
faces.
being said, bye y'all. We'll see y'all next
Bye.
week. Bye.
Be blessed. Y'all subscribe now.